Hey guys, it's me, Magical Shante 888. I am back to do the money moves for December 2022. We have made it. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, and the transformation and what a difference a year makes. Like, I feel like I'm in a similar place that I was last year, very similar, but slightly different circumstances and way better circumstances. Like, I actually, it's so much better. So much better. So let's go ahead and get into the money moves. This is going to be for the water sign. That is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Some of my favorite people are Cancers. A lot of my favorite people are Cancers. My daughter, my sister, my granny, my aunt. All right, so we have four of coins, and it honestly kind of wanted to come out reverse, but I'm not big on reading reversals. Then we have the Magician. We have the Lovers. Lots of partnerships going on, I'm seeing and feeling. Queen of Coins. King of Coins. All right, so definitely some partnerships because we have a king and a queen here. Now, they're not of the same, you know, one is coins and one is cups, but that's a pretty good balance, if you ask me. Oh, an ace of coins. Yes. And two of cups. Like, yes. This man, y'all water signs, y'all be lit. Like, I'm telling you, the water signs and the earth signs, the fire signs was lit too, in the best way possible. The fire signs were lit. Uh, Great reading. You should check that out. As I always mention, we all have like all of the placements because we have different houses. There's 12 houses, I think 12, 13, 12 houses. I think 12 for all the signs. So check out all of your houses. If you don't know the time you were born, you can go to astrologycafe.com and put the estimated time that you were put in. Now, it does kind of change a few things for you, but to get an overall estimate kind of, your placements and things of that nature. All right. And so the first deck that I'm using are my wisdom runes. And I got this little deck, this little set from Five Below. Like, I'm always bragging about Five Below. I'm always going to brag about Five Below unless I find that they're doing something that's not ethical. And at this point and gesture, what business is not? Anyways, I digress. Let's get into this. What time is it? 12:22. All right. So, all right. So we have per throw cup. All right, so I'm gonna look into that. And at the bottom we have T-wise commitment. Oh, I see a lot of commitment energy in here. So maybe some of you guys are committing to a new job, a new lifestyle, a new idea of thinking, a new way to be grounded, whether that's choosing to not deal with certain people when it comes to business, money, ideas, love, all of that. Like, whenever I do money moves, like for whatever reason, it does not just stick to money. Um, so it is what it is. So as I was telling the fire signs, like whatever comes out is what comes out. Like I just, I can't help it. But there's a lot of love energy in here, a lot of partnership energy in here, a lot of union energy in here, and I love it for you guys. I love it. 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 Like, I definitely love to insert myself into the water signs also because I do have Scorpio moon, which is usually the hidden sides of you. So, however it fits. Sun, moon, rising, ascendant, what's the other one? Um, there's just all types of shit that can still fit. Don't just go based off of your sun sign because your sun sign is just the time that you were born, the month that you were born. And if you really understand how time, like I'm learning, but if you really understand how they be fucking with these calendars and shit, really half the time that we be thinking that we're this sign, we probably really ain't that sign. Which is why as you get older, you kind of grow out of those typical, now, for me, because I'm just prideful, I'm not ever going to say that I'm anything other than a Leo because Leos are the best. It just is what it is. Okay. Period. But let's go ahead and get into the rest of this reading. So, it just looks amazing. Like, it just, look for December for y'all to be amazing. And again, even though I say that it's December, it could be at any time. Whenever you watch this video, it could be a year later, it could be 2 years later, whenever it resonates for you. It doesn't have to necessarily be whenever I say it because it's up to you, right? So for December, this is what I'm gathering. All right. And it looks amazing. What I am going to do is go ahead and read from the Wisdom Runes cards because I have not learned yet how to read runes, but that is another thing that I want to put on my list. I want to be able to throw bones. I want to learn most of the divination ways. I want to learn it. Like I want to learn how to read playing cards. I want to learn how to everything. So, let's get excuse me. I'll read Tiwa's because that one came up first. So it does say that the pronunciation is Tiwars, Tiwars. And the translation is commitment, themes, sacrifice, victory, leadership, principles. Symbolized by an upwardly pointing arrow, Tiwars is about justice, leadership, and doing what's right. When this rune appears, it can hint at making a sacrifice for the greater good. You may be called upon to put your personal ambitions aside for a moment to do something that's more urgent or important right now. You may need to take care of a loved one who is ill or make a compromise in a relationship at work, which I've been seeing a lot of relationship things. So the compromise, yeah, okay. While it may feel frustrating, while it may feel frustrating, the rewards will be rich in the long run. Yeah, 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 for sure. Um, and you will earn the respect and gratitude of others for your efforts. TWARS is about integrity, fairness, and staying true to your convictions. When taking action, it is important that you stick to your principles and don't stray from your values. TWARS is also encouraging to go, is also encouraging you to go after your goals right now with courage and commitment. The theme of sacrifice pops up again. You may need to take some time or financial kind, but it will be worth it to make your dreams happen. And so it is. And so it is. Okay. And then let me find, oh yeah, there it is. I passed it up. Pair throw. The translation is cup. The themes are mystery, randomness, coincidence, secrets uncovered. The most enigmatic of all runes, Perthro, is about hidden knowledge. And we have the magician. The magician to me sometimes represents hidden knowledge, even though like it's the for me, it represents like being the knower of all. Like the magician has all of the signs. I mean, it has all of the. It has the sword. It has the cup. It has the coins. It has everything, everything, and not to mention like its number is number one. So new beginnings, magician energy. All right. Most likely, the knowledge uncovered will come from the form of juicy insight from your intuition. Be on the lookout. And water signs are very intuitive, very, very intuitive. They be knowing. So it ain't too much that you can hide from water signs. And for just to include myself, just for me being a Scorpio and it's my moon and your moon is a hidden sign, oh, a bitch be knowing. So you could think that I don't know something, but I be knowing. I be knowing what's up. I do. So just know that. Anyways, be on the lookout for subtle signs. Try switching off your phone for a while, practicing some meditation, or simply going for a quiet walk. This will give you the space that you need to tune into that wise voice inside that instinctively knows what's best for you. This is a particularly good time to work with runes more regularly or other forms of divination, as you will be particularly open to their wisdom. So, if you're a reader like myself and you had this idea, it popped up in your mind, you wanted to get into divination, and it's funny because I was just saying how I wanted to get into all of that, and here we go. So, if you are wanting to get into those type of things or just knowledge of the occult, knowledge of yourself, sis, get into it. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Get into it. It is going to propel you forward. It's going to give you all of the things that you need, all of the tools that you need to get you to where you want to be. Because we have this great big old ace of coins. I mean, ace of coins, like, it doesn't get any better than that. It truly doesn't. It truly doesn't. So, yeah, it just looks as though there are some brand new things coming in for you. And it's not me just wanting to say that it's brand new things. Like, this is partnerships. It's partnerships on partnerships on partnerships. And it could very well be something just within yourself, you deciding to marry your own self, your divine masculine and divine feminine. How I envision myself when I have the time to sit and really think about it, I think of myself as this big old house. There's different levels. So my shadows, which are the things that are typically hidden, I have those locked up in certain rooms. And every now and again, I have to go revisit them because I'm triggered. And I have to go see why that came up in that way. And I don't know why I'm saying this, but I don't know. I'm just saying it. Okay. So I envision myself as a house. I have different levels to me. Um, Typically, I would like for my divine feminine and masculine to be downstairs in the living room watching a movie. Like, it sounds crazy, but this is how I envision myself. Whenever I want to be grounded and whenever I want to like harness all of the energies, my inner child, like I have rooms for each and every one of those people within myself. And it sounds kind of crazy. It sounds kind of sketchy. Sounds a little suspicious. Like I got multiple personality disorder. But that's like there are different levels to us, different versions of ourselves. So if we start to see ourselves as a house and we're always building on it and taking things away and adding what needs to be added and redoing things, it's less stressful because then you're not so focused on, oh, I gotta change this. But it's like if you're redoing a house, like you don't take something out without replacing it. And I was saying that in another one of my videos because I was just a month old, like last month, when I realized, like, oh shit, when you're doing releasing work, i.e., when you're in that house and you're revamping shit, you don't take a fucking toilet out without going to go pick a new one at Lowe's, right? You're not going to just have this big ass gaping hole in there without the intent to replace it. And sometimes your budget might not allow you to redo it right away, but you have the intent to put a new one in there, right? So the point is, don't take one thing away without replacing it. And that is in these partnerships. And I'm getting that this is more so inside and less outside. It very well may be a business partnership, or you decide that you want to work a job with somebody, or decide to be on with their business. And it looks like it's going to be a very lucrative thing because we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups, and we have the King of Coins and the King of Cups, and we have the Ace of Cups. Like, there's no bad cards here. No bad cards at all. We have the Four of Coins, which may be the least positive card on here, depending on how you choose to look at it. Either way, there are some partnerships that are going to be solidified. It looks as though, and if that's business wise for you, wonderful. If that is home wise, or that's just your love life or whatever the fuck, like, congratulations. Congratulations, you're going to get it. And if it's not in December, then it's going to be sometime very soon. Whenever you happen to watch this video, today's December 2nd, 2022. But whenever you watch it, yeah. So I have God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. And this is for the Four of Coins. The reason why I mentioned that the Four of Coins could be a negative card is because sometimes, depending on the card surrounding it, it could be somebody who's kind of shisty, or they don't like to share. Or this could be you. Maybe you're closed off to receiving things, maybe because you're not in a place yet in your magician to where I create, I speak. I am. Like, I am all of these things that I want. I am the alpha and the omega in this story. I am the main character. So therefore, I create what it is that I want. I speak it, God hears it, and I receive it. However you like, whatever. God, source, universe, whatever. Whatever it is that you resonate with. But you are the magician in this. It's in the middle, followed by the Lovers, which to me speaks of union. And it seems like a long going one because it's number 6. 6 is like always going. 6, like, it's short of the infinity, but we also have the infinity here. So, and that's next to the Lovers. So this is something that is long standing for as long as you want it to, because you're the magician. You can say when you want it and when you don't. You can say, pineapples, I want out. And you're out. Will it take a little bit of work to get out of it? Probably. If there are legal documents that were signed, maybe. However, you always have the choice in the matter. You always have the choice in the matter. No matter what anybody's telling you, I don't give a fuck. You have a choice in the matter. You can decide that you don't want to fucking do something, and you can get the fuck up and go. You have that power. So don't ever let anybody tell you otherwise. You have the power. Okay? Next, we have visualize abundance in all forms. And this is for the magician. God gave you such a great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold steady hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you will experience. Did I not just say you're the magician? So what you speak, your words are powerful. So make sure that when you are feeling kind of in this place of like, no, I don't want to share, I don't want to this, that you're speaking, as positive as you can. Another thing that I learned this year is labels. Like, cutting labels out. You don't always have to name something. Sometimes you feeling it is enough. Sometimes you knowing it is enough. You don't always have to label every single thing. Every single thing does not have to be labeled. Sometimes it's just unexplainable. Sometimes it just is what it is. And labels sometimes take away the beauty of whatever the situation is. Sometimes you don't have a word to fucking describe it. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. All right. And then the last card that we had, well, not the last card, but the next card that we had that is covering the Lovers or clarifying the Lovers says windfall of abundance. Now, you can take this or you can leave it. We do have Santa Claus in here. Now, whether or not you guys believe in Santa Claus, I have some people that I've listened to that kind of don't like Santa Claus. They don't like the idea because of the actual story and the origins of Santa Claus. How I look at Santa Claus or Saint Nicholas or whatever the fuck, I'm sorry, not to be disrespectful, but he's a saint. However you choose to look at that, either way, how I'm interpreting it is December. We're in December. It's December 2nd. To get this card, we're just in December. It's Christmas time. Like, it's Santa Claus. To me, it represents December. All right? Either way, an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support you in your life purpose, health, and charitable work. And so it is. So with that, and the lovers, again, it could be a partnership. Like, there's lots of partnership energy. Because like I said, I was getting that in the fire signs too. And with the Two of Cups off to the side, like clarifying everything. All right, let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Like, I'm getting over this sinus thing. Like, I don't know what the hell. All right. And like, I'm telling you, like, I just literally cannot make this shit up. So this is the Queen of Cups, Queen of Coins. And usually she's very, very fruitful. But with it being under the Four of Coins, how I'm getting it is that there are some ideas, maybe about money or partnership or whatever the fuck, or about maybe somebody wanting to help you that it's not setting well with you. However, the Queen is always open to receive. She's always open to receive, but we're clarifying it by release resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool that you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you to attract support and golden opportunities, which you already have. It's already falling into your lap. So make sure that you're staying in this Queen of Coins energy to be able to receive the things it is that the divine has set out for you. Okay? Ugh, my nose. King of Cups. Okay. King of Cups. And we have deservingness. All right. Deservingness says, you are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive support that will allow you to focus on your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing and how, what? Let me go back. Trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. So in this King of Cups and even with this Queen of Coins, Queen of Coins, understand that you are deserving of all of the things that you are receiving, this partnership that comes in for you, whatever it is. The answer is yes, basically. And I love when I get that, when I have that clarity, that solid clarity that the answer is yes. Whatever the partnership is, if it's something that you applied for, it looks like you're going to get it. That job you applied for, it looks like there's a great chance that you could get it. All right. And then for the Ace of Coins, clarifying, we have dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. So like, these go together. Like, the things that you've been thinking about, that you've been dreaming about, you are given the opportunity with this partnership or whatever the fuck, the answer is yes. So you got it. Okay. That is so freaking amazing. Like, I love when the readings are like this. Like, I love it. It warms my heart. You have everything that you need to get to where you need to get. You're gonna get some insight, some hidden knowledge that will pop up to you in your dreams. You know, it seems bars, um, to get to push you along to where you need to get. It's going to give you this energy of feeling fully committed to be able to do what it is that you need to do, because you're now given the tools to put you in a place to really be able to focus on what it is that you need to focus on. I'm drinking my cold coffee. All right, so I'm going to take my personal. Okay. All right, so this one wanted to fall on the magician and visualize abundance in all forms. And this says, don't call me a queen with no kingdom. We have, it's the choices that you make that reflect your character, dear. That is on God is your source. And we have protection shield on windfall of abundance and the lovers, that partnership. So you're protected. I use Grab-A-Boy codes, switch words, all of that stuff. This particular Grab-A-Boy code for the protection shield, the number is 814-481-719. Let's say that again. 814-481-719. Let's say it one more time. Protection shield, 814-481-719. All right, and our next card is Together Find Count Divine, and this is the switch word. And you say that 22 times, and this is for abundance. And that is on release resentments about money and the Queen of Coins. All right. And we have fucked around and became the woman I look up to. If that ain't every bit of what this person is doing in here, like the way that their head is up and tilted, and like they just know that they're deserving of this thing that is coming in for them, posture up. Posture up. It's your turn. I know it's been hard. I know it's been rough. I know we live raw. We live rough. But it's coming, and you will soon be able to relax. Okay? Let's see, what is that? All right. And we have on Dreams of Abundance and Ace of Coins. I will let go of how I think today is supposed to go and accept how imperfectly it happens. So, of course, there's going to be bumps along the road, but being able to have yourself be protected and knowing that what's for you so strongly within every fiber of your being will allow you to still be able to propel throughout the things that are coming and testing you and trying you, because the things are going to come. The things are going to come. The people are going to come. People are always going to have something to say. Somebody's always going to be trying to do something. And sometimes it could just be you in your own way. But, you know, letting go of how you think that something is supposed to go and allowing it to just happen is one of the best ways to be able to just ebb and flow. Things are not always going to always be real good. I know I said always twice, but things are not always going to be super great, and they're not always going to be bad. You know, just being able to pick out the great things. Take what resonates and leave the rest, as I always say. But do that in life. Like, the things that don't work, let it go. But also, when you let it go, understand that you have to replace it with something else. And even when you replace that and when you are quote unquote letting go, it's not always easy to do so. So give yourself grace enough to know like you're unlearning things and you're working through things. And I'm always, always, always going to preach seek therapy, seek help. It's not expensive. Like, I mean, it's expensive, yes, if you don't have insurance, but there are so many ways that you can get insurance these days where it's damn near it's cheap or free depending on your income bracket. So there's no longer the excuse that, oh, I can't afford therapy, I can't. Know there's other ways that you can get it. There's other ways that you can get the help that you need. So help yourself so that way you can get out of your own way. And at the bottom of the deck we have celebrate yourself. Celebrate your wins. If you have started therapy, celebrate that. Like, celebrate that. It's a win. It's a win because you're bettering yourself. It's work. It's work that a lot of people don't want to do. That's why people avoid it. That's why people avoid it, because it requires you to self-analyze where things may have happened in your life that you were in control of and that you weren't in control of, and being able to release those things that you were not in control of, and understanding that the way that you are now has been a coping mechanism, and to learn new ways on how to deal with what you've been through. People just want to walk around and trauma bond with people and just bring their shit with everybody or to other people and not really fix the problem, but just go around and spew their drama and their vomit on people. Do the fucking work. I don't know who that message is for, but whatever. Take it, leave it. It don't matter to me. But, you know, this was the money moves for the immaculate water signs. You guys never cease to amaze me. Y'all's readings be so fucking lit, and I'm always here for it. And of course, I always want to include myself in it. Even though technically I can be if I want to, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and go onto the wonderful earth signs and go ahead and do their money moves. Make sure that you like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way you know whenever I post new content, chit chats, all of that good shit. And yeah, I'm going to get on to the next one. I am Magical Shante 888. Thank you for joining me again. Like, share, comment, subscribe, subscribe. My goal is to get to 100 subscribers by May. If I can excel that or exceed that, that is amazing. So help me do that. Like my content, like comment, help me to get into the algorithm so that way I can, you know, eventually monetize, you know. Also, I think I said in the fire signs, if you would like an end of the year reading or beginning of the year reading, I am available. You can email me shantaelennox@gmail.com. Again, that is shantaelennox@gmail.com to go ahead and schedule and book that reading if you're interested. No pressure if not. No pressure if not. Um, but if you are, come ready and willing to listen, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I will check you in the next one. I'm Magical Shante 888, and I'm going on to the earth signs. Peace.